Hello and welcome to my game review. As you can see, it will be about the Ghostbusters on the Sega Genesis, also called the Sega Mega Drive. Before I show you anything, hear the short story. You start as one of the three Ghostbusters. Winston joined the team later, that's why, and notice that lately there have been some more ghost activities in town. An earthquake is mentioned for a possible source. Now you go around in town and clean the houses from the evil ghosts. As you continue the game, more and more information show up, and you find some mysterious stone plates, which seem to be the real source of evil. Your goal is to collect them all, put them together, and make the spirits go away once and for all. The game allows you to pick the order of the levels, which is pretty neat. Only the castle and the evil world unpickable. Also, you can select as which Ghostbuster you want to play, even though everyone has some weaknesses. You should choose wisely. You can swim, shoot in different directions, and yes, even diagonal. Use bombs, different shields, and weapons. There are some stores which allow you to buy those gadgets, as well as energy upgrades for your life and energy bar. The levels do not look the same and are made as little mazes, of course each with their own soundtracks and different monsters. You get 4 types of monsters in each level. Very small ones, Slimer, which holds some refills, some mini-bosses, and the real end boss after you defeated all the mini-bosses in the house. So, now you know what you can do, and you know what levels and monsters there are. But some things in this game can be mean, tricky, or just annoying. Let me help you to enjoy it better. While doing the levels, you will earn money, which allows you to buy items. Now, you will definitely need the goggles from the item shop for the Woody House stage. Otherwise, you won't see a damn. You can hold up to 8 at a time, and once they run out of juice, go to the start screen, select them once to deactivate, and select them again to activate the next goggles. Just watch out to not press too fast, or you will accidentally select more than just one of them. I also recommend to buy the gyoza. You know, those things that look like melon slices, since they will increase your life bar. You might also want to get the picking dock to recover life points during your stay in the house, and optionally, some bombs. As far as weapons go, you do not really need any, but if you want the bosses to die faster, get yourself the 3-way shot, and optionally, the silver special suit, which decreases the damage you receive. In any way, if you are using any stuff from the weapon shop, make sure you buy the energy tanks, because they will increase your energy bar. I do not recommend the phaser shell, the bubble projectile, and the second barrier. The first 2 weapons suck, and the second barrier might make you invincible, but it uses 1 energy point every 4 seconds. For the explosives, well, they might be handy because they will release a projectile which will explode and shoot in every direction, but it won't really come in handy for bosses. And you sure won't want to waste it on any normal, small ghosts. By the way, you can exit a house whenever you feel like to buy any things you might need. And if you defeated one of the bigger ghosts, you will also get the money for it when going out of the house. Small advice for the ice stage, also known as building, and the firehouse, properly Woody House. The logs and ice steps you walk on start to fall down after standing on them for a short while, so you might want to jump off early enough. Besides, you can shoot the icicles coming down from the ceiling in the building, and sometimes when you stand in front of a firewall in the Woody House, there can be guinea pigs in it which will jump out and bite your butt, so pay attention. But you will notice early enough anyways if you stay a step away from those walls. That's what you need to do in any case when you want to jump over them without getting your butt burned. A small advice for the high-rise building stage with Stay Puft. He will punch the house occasionally when you walk towards the walls, so you might want to crawl there, otherwise he will hit and damage you. Last but not least, the bosses you fight always have some sort of pattern, just like it used to be in games back then. Nostalgia. So once you understood the monster's behavior, you will be able to kick their butts without taking any damages. Have fun! Now for the last topic in my review. The game is very entertaining since the levels are different in their own way. You can swim, use different items, the soundtracks vary from level to level, and there are easy as well as hard parts in every stage. Besides, you can change the difficulty yourself in the options on the main screen, which really makes it a game for beginners to pros. If you happen to have a Game Genie, there are also nice codes like mostly invincibility, earning more money and such, so nothing is going to spoil your fun. However, some things can be annoying, like the short jump sections in some levels, especially in the castle. So probably you are gonna be annoyed in some places. But after all, that's not so bad. That's what makes the game more challenging, because, and that is another disadvantage, the game itself is pretty short. If you happen to be good at jump and run style games, you might beat Ghostbusters within a few hours, if you go and explore every edge of the house. Otherwise, you will be even faster. Nevertheless, a nice game and the best of its series until today. My personal rate, 8 out of 10 points. I hope you enjoyed my review, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. See you next time.